Hey, it's Marc and Evie. Welcome back to Ice Cream Meltdown. There are certain things that you can keep from the 1980s. There's this Mr. Miyagi doll. It's still got a little karate chop on there. This is a classic. You're not going to see me selling this one. I've got a Stormtrooper from the 80s. You can see on the foot there, it's from 1980 right there. Pretty cool. So, and then there's this Jabba the Hutt, which doesn't have any arms on it anymore. So there's certain things you can keep from the 1980s, but you can't keep a Viennetta ice cream cake. These things are so nostalgic. I used to watch this ad, actually, you can see, and it was served on a silver platter like in a mansion. It looked like the best thing in the world. I remember walking by these in the grocery store, Safeway in California, and I just wanted one so bad. So today on Ice Cream Meltdown, we're gonna try a Good Humor Viennetta vanilla ice cream cake. These are recently released. Breyers used to make them. I don't care who makes it. I know what a Viennetta looks like. I actually don't think I've ever had one. So this is like 30 plus years of desire coming to the fruition, all with this Viennetta ice cream cake. You excited about it, Evie?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you playing with the Jabba the Hutt?
Yes.
Yeah.
The mouth moves.
Yeah, cool. So a little bit about the Viennetta Good Humor cake. It's got 7 grams of fat per serving. A serving size is 1/6 of the cake. So I'm sure someone could sit here and eat the whole cake. 11 grams of sugar. The list of ingredients is actually not that long. I would expect it to be much bigger. First ingredient's non-fat milk. Then we got fructose syrup, all that stuff made by Unilever. So these guys also make Talenti, Klondike, things like that. So this is the Viennetta cake. We're gonna open it up. It's been 30 years off of the shelf. There's definitely a nostalgia factor. And when they did this cake in the old days, it was so fancy. I've actually never had one of these, but I've always wanted one, which is pretty awesome. So there it is. It's been out of the freezer for like 5 minutes. I'm cutting into it. I tried to find a silver platter to make it real fancy, because that's how they did it in the old days. I couldn't. Oh, ladies first. Sorry, Eve. There you go. There's a nice slice
there's a
for
chocolate
you.
thing on the bottom.
Yeah, the bottom part, it looks like it's chocolate, but it's actually plastic there. So they made it the exact same color as the chocolate, which was kind of cool. So we're doing it with a knife and a fork, because they always ate these things in a mansion when I was a kid. So you got to be classy, kind of like that Seinfeld, where they're eating a candy bar with a knife and a fork. I'm gonna give it a little bite. Wow, that's really good. Eve, what do you think?
I like it. I
That's
especially
delicious.
like the chocolate coat.
It has a different than vanilla flavor than I would expect. There's definitely some sort of, oh, I see what it is. It's got non-fat milk, coconut oil. That's what it is. It has a distinct coconut flavor. Even though it's a vanilla, I could tell immediately when I bit into here there was something different. It's got these little layers of chocolate in there. This is excellent. And they're so crispy. There's this pastry, I used to live in France, called a millefeuille, which means 1,000 sheets, and it's so flaky and crispy. And if you take a look at the side of this thing, it's supposed to be like that. It's like these ribbons of ice cream with these flaky little chocolate flecks in there. This is really good. What do you think, Eve?
I really like it.
Let's give it a score. What are you gonna score it out of 10?
I'm gonna think about it so you can go first.
Alright. Because I grew up in the 80s, when this Breyers commercial came out, it showed the mansion. I was 6 years old, which is 1 year younger than Eve here, and I dreamed of eating this thing. So I have this like love and passion for the Viennetta. I literally remember walking by this in the store, just wishing I could buy one of these, and now I can. So I'm giving this a 10 out of 10 because I love it that much. It's more than just ice cream to me. It's a whole flood of memories coming back from my childhood. I feel like I'm fancy now because I'm eating this thing. I can afford it. I thought I'd never even be able to afford buying one of these. And it was actually on sale. It was like $3 for one of these, which is incredibly worth it. I mean, if you go to an ice cream store and spend $3, you're gonna get like a little thing. This, you can get a whole ice cream cake with chocolate layers. Pretty awesome. So what are you gonna give it? I gave it a 10.
I think about
more
it,
than
and I
happy.
think I give it a 9.
A 9.
Because I've had better ice cream, but I really like it, so.
Even though I gave it a 10, I'm gonna say that it's not like the most premium quality ice cream ever. I have had better, but I'm giving it a 10 just based out of I love this thing. I love what it's about. I love the looks of it. The taste is delicious. It doesn't feel too heavy. It's just awesome. This is the Viennetta vanilla ice cream. Also, I wanted to give a shout out to, there's another ice cream YouTuber like myself. His name's Ice Cream Gecko, and he did a review of this in Germany. It didn't have the Good Humor brand. So head on over to his channel, check out his review from a few years ago. He doesn't show his face, but he has this awesome accent, and you just see his hands like this, talking about the product and cutting into the cake, and it's just great. So head over to Ice Cream Gecko's channel now, check out his video, subscribe to that one, give us both a thumbs up if you like this, and more importantly, go out there and buy a Good Humor Viennetta vanilla ice cream cake. You won't be disappointed. Thanks for joining. We'll see you again soon.